It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. So the Los Angeles Dodgers with lofty expectations this season, and why not? They're the defending World Series champs. Singy, it's become so hard in today's game to go back-to-back as champions. Why do you think that is?
Boog, I think it's because of the competition level and the parity that we're seeing in baseball. But yeah, you're right. It is very rare. The Yankees won 3 years in a row from 1998 to 2000. But over the next 20 seasons, nobody else was able to repeat. I think there's less of an imbalance at the top, and teams can compete by combining good internal development with smart, well-timed moves to bring in help from the outside. And once you hit the postseason, anything's possible.
The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. So just about set now, and starting this one, big Tyler Glasnow. What's the word on him?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub-350 ERA, and guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-2s, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The shortstop takes the ball. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Late swing, foul to the left. Glasnow, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. One out, bases empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Kerry Carpenter, the next to hit. Late on that fastball.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind.
Brings it in for the third out. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. And we're back. And pitching in this game, Tarik Skubal.
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that, and that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
Freddie Freeman, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. And that one fouled off. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Mookie Betts now. on the ground, and it goes just foul.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
0-1 down. Line to left. Green hauls it in, and there's one away. And here's the opening day lineup for the reigning World Series champion Dodgers. What a run of success it's been in L.A., Chris.
Yeah, 12 straight years in the postseason, Boog. For a franchise that had previously never been in the postseason, even 3 years in a row. And they've won the NL West 11 of those 12 years. At this point, the expectation for the Dodgers is the same every year, a World Series title.
And that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead.
Waste no time there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
One out, runner at second. Here comes Max Muncy. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hit.
Throw on to Torkelson, and Hernandez is out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Dodgers with a run-scoring double. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Top of the second. Here's Riley Green. Glasnow back to work.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before it starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. Sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Gleyber Torres, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that's in for a strike. And it's 1-1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. That one probably had no business ending up as a base hit, but he got just enough of it to muscle it to the outfield. And that pitch was well in off the plate. A tough one to handle, but he gets rewarded.
And that's outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Edman in position. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Throw gets by him at second, but no one moves up as it's backed up nicely there.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Colt Keith.
And up next for Detroit, Colt Keith. Glasnow picks to first. Torres back easily. And that one clips the corner. Tying run is at first here on opening day. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that is that. One left for Detroit. They trail here 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, home of the World Series champs. Last year was a good one for the Dodger faithful, singing L.A. winning their second title in the last 5 years.
Yeah, what a year, Boog. And that makes it 8 championships in franchise history. Tremendous job all around. They won the Shohei sweepstakes, led baseball in attendance, had the best record in the league, and finished it off with the World Series.
Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Here comes the 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
In the air, right side. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Up the middle. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for L.A., but they still lead it 1-0. Back here in L.A., top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Now a blooper back behind short. Makes the catch for the out. Now the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. And big swing and a miss.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
In plenty of time to first, and that quickly 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Meadows in the box now. No balls and a strike. Check swing, and he went 0-2. McKinstry off of first with 2 away. And that one is inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And a base hit right there. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And next up for the Tigers, Kerry Carpenter. 0 for 1 so far. Glasnow checks the runner. Oh, the throw is over his head.
Well, opening day is an exciting one for everyone on the field, but there's some nerves involved, and if you haven't had a chance to settle into the season quite yet, the quality of play can sometimes be just a little sloppy, and I'm sure making an error right out of the gates isn't the best feeling to start the year. He's got to turn the page quickly.
He never gets off a throw. Everyone's safe, and a run comes in to score. Hello. And fouled off. At the belt and fires. Pick off to third. And he's back in safely. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
1-2 now. Liner, and this could be trouble. One runs in. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. The run scores all the way from first, and it's 3-1.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barreled into the...
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. But 3 score in the inning, 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Just missed.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's Betts. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball there.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, gold gloves, and everything else you can think of.
Meadows sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now that's the designated hitter.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Doubled his first time up. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone now.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Two outs. Foul ball still 0-2. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, it certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And now Teoscar Hernandez grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
Freeman on second. Muncy at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So they strand a pair. On to inning number 4. It's the Tigers 3 and the Dodgers 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Spencer Torkelson. That one fouled hard the other way.
Well, these Tigers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Colt Keith will hit next. Runner on the go. Out to center. Edman in position. He's got it. 1 down. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1. Glasnow picks to first, and he's back safely. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out on that double play.
Swing and a foul straight back. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And the count is 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Glasnow ready and deals. This one in the air, right field. Pages sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ibanez stands in now and watches strike 1. Just off the inside edge.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
2 outs.
Ball, that's out.
That one misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Tigers leave 1, but they still lead it 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Pulls that one foul. Smith, 29 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Andy Pages. Late with the swing there.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
The Tigers up by 2 here on opening day. Center field. Meadows settles under it. Nabs it. And there are 2 down. And here comes Tommy Edman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul. swings through that one.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
And no one can get there. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And next for LA, Miguel Rojas. Headed towards the corner. Carpenter on the move towards the line. Grabs it on the run. And that ends the inning. So the Dodgers leave one. Score holds. It's 3-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Glasnow back to work. There's the strike.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Man at first, and next to hit for Detroit, Parker Meadows. That clips the corner. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Into the bullpen and gone. A monster shot to right. His first homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 5-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
This one could be trouble. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
Now 1-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
That one just misses.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Here's Gleyber Torres, 1 for 2. Pickoff throw, and he's back in easily. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
And there's a ball.
That's inside.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 7-1. Now here is Spencer Torkelson.
Nope, that's a ball.
First offering, and it just misses.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
That's in there, and it's 1-2. 4 runs already in the frame, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one misses in the dirt. Battling here as he fouls it away. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Muncy makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
And the Dodgers will go. Clayton Kershaw on the pitch here.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Next to hit, Jake Rogers. Not even close there. Ball one.
2-0.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. That misses. 3-1. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
That one ripped. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. That one fouled off.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Ibanez makes the grab, one away. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And first offering is fouled off. That one's upstairs, ball one. The Dodgers with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Swing and a foul straight back. Slides, but it gets by him.
All over that one right there. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Here's Muncy to hit. Fought off foul. Two outs. Fastball is outside. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 2 in this one. High in the air, out to right. Carpenter has this one sized up. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They're down 7-1. Back here in L.A., all set for the top of the 6th. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Zach McKinstry. For Clayton Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. One of the best pitchers of his or any generation. Foul ball. He's won 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and a guy who has really leaned on that slider as the dominant pitch for his career. The other way. Base hit and a good start to the inning. Parker Meadows now at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kershaw, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve,
1-1.
and occasionally works in a splitter. The 1-1 is fouled off. The Tigers up big in this one here on opening day. This to third. Fired to second. Throw to first. Safe. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Man at first, one away. And now it's even up. Runner. To first, and they've got him picked off. He's in there.
Well, this is a play that you've got to make. The pitcher steps off as the runner leaves early. Make the throws, put the tag on the runner, and execute. I guess you tip your cap to the base runner on that one. Really good job of getting out of it.
Here's a 1-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
1 strike.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Edman going after it. Puts it away for the out. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Now a check on him at second. Back safely.
No. Inside.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed. Meadows on at second with 2 down. And here comes the Dodgers. To the mound now. They turn to Blake Trinan.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Excellent work out of the Dodgers bullpen there. 6-7-8-2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Tigers 7 and the Dodgers 1. The batter now will be Will Smith. Has grounded out a couple of times. First pitch, and it just misses.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
On the ground to short, McKinstry sends it to first, and they get the out on Smith.
The right fielder, number 44.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. That's ripped, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Tommy Edman at the plate. A switch hitter batting right. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Torkelson makes the grab for the second out.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at-bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield. When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. And they'll do it again. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air, left field. Makes the grab, and the inning is over. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
And it's caught for the out. Here comes Torque to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, well, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Cole.
2 down, bases empty. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. 1 for 3. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Treinen, 36 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2011. Hit on the ground to short. Betts gets it to first. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Tigers 7 and the Dodgers 1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The first baseman, ready. Greenman.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
0-1.
0-1. And that's a little
that's
high.
too high.
The beauty of his skill set as a pitcher is the breaking his stuff doesn't go away when he's tired. I mean, his pitches always seem to have life. Just doesn't matter if it's early or late. He doesn't make it easy for the batter.
To third. Zips it to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
1 down, base is empty. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Turns and fires to Betts. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Two outs, base is empty. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Drilled out towards left center field. Meadows sizes this one up. Corrals it. And that is that. This one pretty well decided at this point. 8th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 7 and the Dodgers 1. Back here at Dodger Stadium. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jake Rogers.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. There's the strike.
0-1.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Throw on to Freeman. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 down, base is empty. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Swing and a grounder, foul first base side. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
That one out to right. Pajes. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tommy Kahnle.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Swing and high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. His first homer of the year, it's 7-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Now a jump throw. He's safe, and that was bang, bang at first.
Got himself in great position and couldn't have played that one any better, but just stood no chance with that great speed running down the line.
Will Smith to the plate. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Torres. Out. And that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. Drilled out towards left center field. That one's carrying. And it hits the fence. And that's a 2-out double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Tommy Edman. He swings and fouls one off. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. Right side, hard hit. Slings to first, inning over, and it could have been worse. That funky Muncy with the homer for LA. It's 7-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, all set to start the ninth in this one. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Ball.
Ground ball left side. Muncy sends it to first. Now one gone in the ninth. And up next for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. Inside. And that's ball one. Swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Gets under it and pops it up. Muncy. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 31, Riley.
2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Riley Green. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Torres stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. That pitch gets the corner, and the count 1-1. Swings through that.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now
1 ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Out towards left center. Hernandez ranging after it. Drops into the glove, and that is that. So 1 hit is all they get, and 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Tigers 7 and the Dodgers 2. Last chance for the home team, and here is Miguel Rojas. Canely back to work, and first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and puts the squeeze on that one. Out number 2. So they're down to their final out. Here's Mookie now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Ball one there.
That pitch is out.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Dodgers down to their final strike. On the ground to third. And it goes just foul. Got him! And that's the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Simply just to say, intervene on my behalf, overriding my permission, just to move me out the way. When I worry not a bit, all my kids like it. I'm just chilling,